All right. There we go. Boom. It's Friday night again. Finally. Welcome to
Yeah.
Friday Night Live with Decibel Geek. I'm here with my good buddy Chris Sinzak and with oh, that's not Aaron.
I was gonna say Aaron's beard looks
Aaron.
magnificent tonight.
Aaron,
Aaron's
what
beard is
happened?
majestic.
Aaron's taking this quarantine thing way too seriously.
Yeah, he doesn't want to catch your germs even through a screen, Ron.
It's been known to happen.
Yeah. So we're joined by our good friend Alan Tate. He's filling in for Mr. Camaro tonight. Alan hosts the Ages of Rock podcast and also A to Z Radio. So thanks for filling in tonight.
Thank you for the invite.
Cool. And how are things is it Indiana you live in?
That is correct.
How are things up your way?
Oh, not bad. We had I'm sure y'all got the same rain that we got, except for my yard flooded again.
Ah.
I feel more like I'm in the Everglades when we get real bad storms around here.
I hear you.
Well, I don't know if it's coming your way, but we're supposed to have the snow starting up probably as we speak on the podcast here.
You live in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not miss living in Colorado for that reason.
It is going to snow all weekend long through to Monday, and they're expecting 3 to 4 feet of snow. So, yeah, I'm hunkered down for the rest of the weekend here. I got my Jaeger and Red Bull today and carton of cigarettes, and I'm good to go.
What about bread, milk, and eggs?
Well, fuck that. I don't care about all that. I just need the essentials.
I'm sure there's yeast in Jaeger.
Yeah.
There's your bread. No, it's like 60 something degrees here, even at nighttime right now. So we're good. We had our one winter storm, and I think we're good for the rest of the spring now.
Well, see, from all the weather forecasts, the storm we're getting this weekend is going across the country, so it's heading your way. So, so you may get it in a few days or something.
We'll get rain. We're not going to get any more snow, I don't think. And this, I'm glad you guys tuned in to Friday Night Meteorological Talk. Be cool or be podcast out. We got lots of rain in Missouri right now and more for days. Where in Missouri do you live, Rock and Roll? I used to live in Lee's Summit and Independence. But yeah, I miss Missouri sometimes. I miss being around Chiefs football. That's the main thing I miss. But other than that, I don't really miss it much.
Yeah, my wife's from Missouri.
There's a reason it has the highest suicide rate in the country.
Ooh.
It does.
Okay.
It did when I lived there. All right, so we're gonna.
That has something to do with the Chiefs, or what? What was you saying there?
Well, yeah, back when I lived there, that would probably be accurate because they were pretty.
Probably be accurate.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna pick back up with the train wreck that we left off on last week. Oh man, Rock and Roll lives in Boonville. I went to
I've driven through there.
Boonville.
I went to a strip club in Boonville when I first moved up there, and the strippers were very, very reasonably priced, but not much to look at. That was my 20s.
Was it even all? Was it all nude or topless or
all nude? Completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you could get a lap dance, and you could get a lot more if you paid an extra few bucks.
Well,
not that I know anything about that.
You had it better than me in Ohio.
Oh, yeah, what'd you have in Ohio?
In Ohio, all my filth was pretty clean. They would have no nude. It was like bikini or whatever.
Well, that's not a strip club.
So I know. So we used to travel up north through Michigan and go across the Ambassador Bridge and head into Windsor, Canada, and they had some good shows up there.
Canada, where you can get a lap dance and an apology at the same time.
That was the good old days when you could just go right across the border without any problem.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Get your sound effects all good to go.
Yeah, let me get this.
Hey, we got Mighty K in the house tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's back when he could still do that. He can't do that anymore. But anyway.
Al Horta's got a new channel. Be Cool or Be Podcast Out.
Well, shit. Come to Nashville in August.
Okay.
All right. Rock and roll. All
right. So on to what you was
we
saying about this train wreck.
Yeah, we got to jump on this soon because it's going to take the whole time to go through this because it took forever.
No, it is not.
Half the decade last week.
It is not. I trimmed the fat down and made it hopefully a whole lot simpler, especially for Alan because he has no idea what we're talking about.
I never have an idea what.
So I really don't want to have to torture him too bad, but we're gonna do it fairly simple this time. And
Anthony Roush.
We did get a lot of comments that
Louzier's back.
I think one comment was something along the lines of last week's show had the pace of going to the dentist and pulling teeth, something like that.
So it was a great idea just to do it again, right? All right.
Yeah. So, well, we're committed now. We can't stop halfway in the middle. So we're going to do it again. Committed. But we got a good amount of viewers here tonight. We got some of the regulars. Eric's in the house.
All right. So
Anthony.
To quickly explain how we're going to do this, I already brought those comments up anyway. So who's controlling the comments? But
well, you told me to because you're too busy. But.
Well, I'm going to be too busy. Let me introduce how we're doing this. All right. If you missed last week, basically what we're doing is Ron has put together an exhaustive list of hard rock and roll albums and metal albums that were released during the 80s, and we're going to go year by year, and we're picking up in 1985. And what we're going to do is we're going to go round robin style where the three of us are each going to pick, we're each going to pick 2 albums this time. Correct, Ron?
No, because you said you wanted to start in 85.
Yeah. Okay. So we're each going to pick 1 album and then
we got two groups of 20 in each year. So in each group of 20, we're going to each pick 1 and the viewers are going to pick 1. That's going to end up with four of the top 4. Then you do the second part of that year, which is the next 20, and do the same thing again. And we're going to end it with the top 8 albums of the years 85 to 89.
Okay. I don't know if I retained any of what you just said, but we'll go through it.
I didn't either. I started early here, so.
But we're better prepared this week because it was hard to keep track of stuff because we were just kind of just doing it off a list that Ron had. But this week I can actually share my screen and show the list, and we can update the list in real time. So what order are we going to pick in, Ron?
So that way I don't have to read the list over and over again because my voice was shot at the end of last week. I couldn't even talk.
So what order are we going to pick in?
So we're going to go. Luckily that you picked Alan to be here tonight because I just got A for Aaron. So now it's going to be A for Alan. So that even less confusion for me.
Okay.
So
so what order?
I tell you, Alan, I get confused real easily here. And in the second hour, forget about it. All right. Alan's like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but let's go.
That makes two.
I
of
could
us.
be trying to stay awake on the couch right now, y'all.
You're gonna have to try to stay awake through this. I told you should have brought alcohol tonight. All right, so Ron, have we still decided what order we're going in? I asked you 5 minutes ago.
Well, what order you mean by? So we need 1985 top 20 part 1.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me get this going.
Now, see, this is where it might take a while.
All right, here we go. But what order are we picking in?
Oh, so we are picking. So for that, I got me first, Alan second, and Chris third.
And then the audience.
So, and then the audience.
All right, so what are you picking, Ron?
So we got AC/DC, Accept, Aerosmith, Anthrax, Bon Jovi, Cheap Trick.
Just pick Kiss. I know that's what you're going to pick anyway.
I knew you'd say that. But it's Asylum. I don't know.
I need to load up the Jeopardy music on this thing.
All right. I'll take Kiss Asylum.
Shocker. All right. So Asylum's been picked. Alan, what are you picking? Got to pick one.
Fly on the Wall.
Really? Wow. I am not a fan of that record. But it's your pick. All right, I'm going to pick Keel, The Right to Rock, in honor of my friend Ron Keel, who's going to appear at Rockin' Pod August 6th through the 8th in Nashville. Get your tickets at rockinpod.com. I got to sell tickets, so.
I was going to go with that, but yeah, gives you a chance to do a shameless plug there.
Yeah, and I'll do plenty of them throughout the night. Don't worry.
I'm sure you will.
All right, so who in the audience is going to pick what's left on this list here? We've got one pick already for Dokken from Rock and Roll. Grayson saying he needs to load up on alcohol for this.
Man, I got to lay off the peyote.
All right, we got 2 Dokken.
We got 3 Dokken, actually.
Actually, that's
4
2 from
Dokken.
Al. Ooh, Anthrax Spreading for Christian.
So we got what, 4 for Dokken?
But we got 3. We got 4 Dokken.
1 for Anthrax. All right, we'll give it a little bit longer, but I think Dokken's going to win.
Looks like it.
Under Lock and Key is an amazing record. Featuring
That's
Jeff Pilson
true.
on bass, who Alan has interviewed several times on Ages of Rock podcast. You should check those out.
That is correct. He also did a bumper for my radio station.
Oh, very
My
cool.
first celebrity promo.
There's another Dokken. I love that Tim Rawlings is using Paul Stanley's face from the Folgers commercial for his avatar. That's pretty awesome. He's another member of the Paul Stanley Folgers Soldiers Army. All right.
All right,
So I
we're
think
going to go with Dokken.
We're going to go with Dokken. All right. Let me format that. All right. We're on
So
to
the top 4 there was AC/DC,
Dokken.
AC/DC, Dokken, Keel,
Kiss.
and Kiss.
Although there's a lot of good stuff on here too, though.
There is. That Dirty Looks is a really good album.
Yeah, but not as good as Cool to the Wire. Although
Yeah, that's true.
Spreading the Disease is one of my favorite thrash metal records.
That is a good one.
King Cobra Ready to Strike's good. I like Midnight Dynamite too.
So
All
what
right.
about Armed and Dangerous by Anthrax? Is
Don't
that
like it. Don't like the Neil Turbin stuff. Alan, what do you think of the Neil Turbin era of Anthrax?
Not a fan.
Me neither.
Yeah, so Spreading the Disease is much better than that one, huh?
I switched to Sanka because of Paul Stanley's commercial.
Not good. At least
Bon Jovi for Kristen. You're the only person that will vote for that record, I guarantee it. But not a
well,
bad
that was
record.
That was a pretty popular
Isn't that the one
though.
that had In and Out of Love on it? I think.
Had that
Yeah.
one on Tokyo Road.
Yeah, Tokyo Road's a great song.
Yeah, Tokyo Road.
See, we don't have Aaron here to harass me over my love of Bon Jovi. All right, we ready to move on to part 2 for 85?
All right, sounds good.
All right. Here we go. So what order are we going in now? We go reverse?
So now Alan gets top choice.
All right, Alan, you go. You got
I'm
some
gonna-
good ones
This
to
is
pick
a
from.
much better list.
Some
I'm going
heavy
to go
stuff
with
on
Rat Invasion of Your Privacy.
Damn you.
Well,
That's a
you
great
stole
one.
mine, so payback's bitch.
there. So who goes next?
Chris.
Ooh, man. Damn, that's hard. There's a lot. It's hard to pick on this one.
I know there's some good ones in there.
I will go. I'll go with Megadeth. Killing Is My Business. I love that record. Compared to the other ones, I'd pick that. I'd pull that one out to listen to first, and that's what it's really about. I pull out, by the way. All right, Ron, what do you got?
That's what she said.
It is. No, if she said I pull out, then I don't want nothing to do with it. But anyway,
No, she said, "Is it in?" Poor
All right.
Aaron. He gets the.
no, my name's not Jesus Chris, but thank you.
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Motley Crue. I thought I'd get that.
I almost picked Motley Crue.
I actually did too, because like I feel like I'm one of like 5 people on this earth that loves that record.
I won't
That
say
was
I
one of my
love
high
it,
school
but
albums.
it is good.
All right, here we go. We already got votes coming in for the audience vote. We got a SOD. We got a
Yeah, see,
Wasp.
I did that one for Aaron, and he didn't even show up for it.
Do you know what SOD stands for?
I did know when I looked it up.
Speak English or die. Although it should be S.
I thought the SOD was something else, though.
Oh no, it's not. Or is it Soldiers of Death?
Soldiers of Death.
So-
That's
yeah.
what it is. Soldiers of Death. Speak English or die.
Around
Yeah,
here
that's the
somewhere,
album
I've got
title.
an SOD DVD.
That's a lot of letters.
It is.
So SOD Wasp. Oh, sorry. We're fighting over the comments. So I'll let you do.
Well,
the
see,
comments
you
now.
told me to do the comments.
yeah,
Now
you
you're
do
doing the comments.
So all right. So Al picks Rush. Wait, this is what we were listening to back then, or is it now kind of Sibig?
Well, I would say both. I know I'm still listening to a lot of what I listened to back then.
There's a Saxon,
Saxon,
a Wasp, another
another
Wasp,
Wasp.
Theater of
Theater.
Pain, SOD.
That's why I picked it.
SOD.
Stormtroopers of Death.
That's
Is that what
right.
SOD is?
Stormtroopers
Maybe it's
of Death.
Stormtroopers, not soldiers.
All right, you got it.
Another
Wasp. Kristen's giving us her lottery numbers. Um,
I'm going to play those tonight, just in case.
we've got another SOD. Hell
Got a
awaits.
Slayer.
One vote for Slayer.
One vote for Slayer.
From it looks to me like Wasp is getting the most votes,
It seems to be Wasp seems to be in the lead right now.
so we'll go with Wasp. Oh, talk to him. He just said Pantera.
Oh, of course.
You're going to be the only person that votes for Pantera for that record.
Is Pantera even on there? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I Am the Night. Yeah,
The Glam Terra era.
yeah, good one there, Toomey.
Oh, now he says, but seriously, Slayer. Okay. All right. So we got yeah, we're gonna, and then another Wasp. All right, we're gonna go with Megadeth, Motley Crue, Rat, and Wasp. I find that hard to argue.
Yeah,
Although Soldiers Under Command is great too. A panel was done for Soldiers Under Command with Michael Sweet and myself and Aaron at Rockin' Pod in 2019, and you can get your tickets for Rockin' Pod 2021 at rockinpod.com. Thank you. All right, let's go to.
And Striper is on Decibel Geek TV in concert on the Monsters of Rock cruise. Really good video.
That's actually my favorite video of Striper live because they kick ass during it. Oz Fox is like running all over the stage like a madman.
See, as much as you can plug Rockin' Pod, I can plug Decibel Geek TV.
Yeah,
because the majority of these guys are on Decibel Geek TV.
That's true. It's a plug fest. Alan, if you want to plug Ages of Rock or A to Z Radio, feel free.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the end.
It's like the Rockin' Pod page come to life. Plug after plug after plug. Anyway, which is why I had to post something.
All right, where are we on here now? 86?
I love this. Talk to Me wants to know, when did Rick Rubin join the show?
Got a point there.
There is
I wish I had Rick Rubin's producer skills.
Yeah, there is a striking resemblance. You just need to be in Hawaii sitting on a beach chair, doing Om.
Hey, anything that diverts Toomey's attention off of me, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So this is why I was really invited. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. We needed somebody else to take the heat for us.
Well, we pick on each other every week, so welcome to the club. The first Juice Newton joke hasn't popped up yet, and I'm sure it's coming, so don't worry about it.
The juice is loose.
Yeah. All right.
So 86.
1986. All right. Who's going
So
first?
we got Chris first.
Oh man. Let's see here.
Don't have a kiss in there this time.
No. Kiss didn't do an album night.
Don't need one. There's plenty of good other albums here. It's just hard to pick which one.
I know. There's so many good albums on this.
Ooh.
I will go. I'll go with Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. You can't deny its greatness. It's a great record. And the crowd goes mild.
Whoa.
All right, who's next?
Oh, man. Oh, good. I'm next.
I know you wanted Bon Jovi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I have to go for Cinderella Night Songs.
That's a great one.
Boy, there's a couple of tough ones in there, though.
All right, Alan.
This is really tough because I really, really, really love Keel's Final Frontier and my good friend Ron Keel, who's going to be at Rockin' Pod in 2021.
That's what I'm talking about.
However, I have to give love to Alice Cooper's massively underrated, everybody hates it but Alan Constrictor album.
I'd agree with that.
That is my pick. I love that album.
That is good.
And when I saw Alice Cooper, when they came to Evansville last time, they did 2 songs off of that album.
What two songs? Do you remember?
Songs was it?
They did Teenage Frankenstein.
Was it and Roses on White Lace?
That's on a different album.
Oh, that's on Raise Your Fist and Yell.
That's on Raise Your Fist and Yell. It'll come to me in a little bit.
Isn't the song Crawlin' on that record?
That I recorded that. I did a cover of that song. I never released it, but I covered it. But yes, Crawlin' is badass.
That's a great Alice Cooper song.
That's actually my favorite song off that album.
Yeah, I think mine too.
Yeah.
All right, so Alice Cooper, Bon Jovi, and Cinderella for us. We've already got votes rolling in.
Got a Black and Blue, Iron Maiden. Well, now Christian's cheating. Great White or
2 bands.
She said or.
Well, pick one.
Or Jovi, which you already picked Jovi, so
yeah.
So we'll say that's for Great White then.
There's more votes.
Iron Maiden.
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth, yeah. Can't deny Eat 'em and Smile.
All right. David Lee Roth. All right. Oh, there's a vote for Judas Priest Turbo. I love that record too.
Iron Maiden.
Oh,
So
looks
I
like
think-
Maiden's gonna win this one.
Was that? Oh yeah, Somewhere in Time.
Yeah.
So we got
There's
a turbo.
There's a Jovi.
The
Judas
turbos,
Priest,
so far. Well, then there's
Eat 'em and I still think Iron Maiden's gotten way more votes than everyone else has.
between
call for-
Iron Maiden, Priest, and DLR.
I think we should give it to Iron Maiden. I think they got the most
I
votes.
think Iron Maiden got it.
Yeah, I think so.
Anybody at the last minute here? 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. We'll
All
give
right.
it to Iron Maiden then.
Iron Maiden. Done. So Alice Cooper, Bon Jovi, Cinderella, Iron Maiden.
But I do agree that Lizzie Borden's a good one.
I love that Lizzie Borden.
Fastway, the Trick or Treat
That soundtrack is awesome.
soundtrack is awesome.
I like Great White Shot in the Dark. It's not really them coming into their sound, but it is a good record.
And of course, can't deny David Lee Roth. And
Any love for Crocus, Change of Address? Nobody loves Crocus? Got nothing.
I picked a bunch of Crocus last week. So
You need the crickets sound effect on your little doodad.
Like that?
There you go.
That's Vinnie Vincent's new record.
But
Nothing on Killer Dwarfs either.
I love
was-
that
that
record
was a good
too.
one.
That's Killer Dwarfs, one of the most underrated bands of all time. Love them. Alan, you know any Killer Dwarfs? You like them?
I never really got into them. You know, there's one of those bands that never really got picked up in small town Kentucky.
You should check out more of their stuff. I think you'd dig them.
I didn't really until I met, I think it was Daryl on the Monsters of Rock cruise.
Yeah, they're
And,
good guys too.
And yeah, awesome guy. And so I know our geeks up north are big Killer Dwarf fans. So
Yeah, I saw
they kind of got me into them.
I saw Killer Dwarfs play a rare live show in Nashville a few years ago. They came as part of a rock, was it called Farm Rock Festival show?
Oh, I remember when you guys went to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was me, Aaron, and about 50 other people that saw him because it was way early in the day. Oh, that's not nice. Come on, man.
I'm going to a Tupperware party.
You still get that though, anyway.
Well, if you want to play a Tupperware party,
What song is that?
I don't know. I was thinking a garden party.
Yeah, that didn't.
way
that didn't translate
before
too
your
well.
time. Way before your time there.
Speaking of
Well-
Garden Party, the very first Rockin' Pod back in 2017 had one of the Nelson boys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gunnar Nelson was
Yeah.
part of
Rick-
Rockin' Pod. And you
Ricky's
can
Ricky's kid.
Yes. come to Rockin' Pod too in 2021. Go to rockinpod.com to get your tickets, your hotel room, all that good stuff. Anyway,
He was also surprisingly a very cool guy. Talked to him for a little while.
yeah, Gunnar was a nice guy. Although he
Yeah.
got a lot of hate for the headshot that he wanted me to use to promote him. Remember that, Alan?
Oh, really?
I do not remember that now.
It was his hair was cut really, really short, and it was a black and white picture, and it looked kind of like a glamour shot picture. And had several people go, "Wow, I didn't know you booked Ellen DeGeneres."
Ooh.
Not a good look for him.
That's funny.
But he was super nice. I'd like to get him to come back, although I probably just blew that opportunity by
Really?
saying that.
I didn't say it, Gunner. Please come back.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So we're
part 2 of 86. We're ready.
we're on to what was that? Was that? Oh,
was
we're on to
86,
part
part
2.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Rockin' Ron bringing it again like every Friday night. You got a fan, Ron.
Thank you, James.
Is that your son?
Thank you. Checks in the mail, dude.
What's this rockin' pod you speak of? Well, it's a convention that brings together rock artists, podcasters, fans, and vendors for an unbelievable weekend of rock and roll celebration. You can tell I've written that up a few times. But go to rockinpod.com and find out all the details, Eric, and join us. Redeem yourself.
Redeem yourself.
I'd love to have him back. I'm trying to get Matthew to come this year. I've actually got a few people working on that. All right, well, the
All
fans
right.
are already the
You're
listeners are
already going
picking.
here.
So who's going first this time?
I am. Ooh, let's see. Ozzy Osbourne, Poison. Rat. Striper.
Ramones Pretty
Oh,
Boy.
Tesla. Damn.
Shouldn't Ramones be Animal Boy, not Pretty Boy?
Know what it is? I don't know.
Pretty Boy. It's not an album.
Okay.
That's my pick. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know how that happened. All right.
Damn autocorrect.
I think he was trying to get Pretty Boy Floyd on the list.
It might have been.
Well, you failed.
I might have put them on and
No, they weren't
Then-
around in '86.
then took them off. Yeah, that's true.
All right, Ron, pick
So
something.
I have no idea why I did that.
Go ahead and pick
I
Vinnie
can't
Vincent. I
remember.
know you want to.
Oh, and there's Vinnie Vincent. Well, I'll leave that up to you. Oh my God! Actually, this one is pretty tough. Yeah, I know.
Suspense is killing me.
I'm gonna have to give it to Tesla.
All right.
I think that just inked it out, but there's about 3 or 4 others there that.
All right, who's going first? Or second?
Now it's Alan.
All right, what are you picking, Alan?
Well, it's really tough because there are a few of my favorite from that band albums on here. But I'm going to flip a coin for
Ooh, a coin flip. I like this.
Ozzy Osbourne, Ultimate Sin.
What was the other one going to be?
Metallica, Master of Puppets.
Oh shit! Didn't see that on there. Yeah.
I'll make it easy for you. I'll pick Metallica.
Sweet.
See, Matt, I told you guys last week, 85 to 89. That is really tough because
Yeah. Oh, there's a ton of stuff on here I love.
there are so many of my favorites that came out during that time. So what do we got here?
It's too bad Ian Wadley can't be here to pick 5150.
Yeah, he would love that.
All right, let's go through the votes.
All right, we got.
Master of Puppets.
Oh, you pick Master Puppets, Poison,
Poison.
Master, but
That's already picked. You can't pick
Wants
something
to
we
know
want to
is-
pick, guys.
is Eddie Trunk going to be there?
If you want to pay his way, go right ahead.
No, but you do got.
No, don't. Certain things
Who
are
was
still
it?
big.
Oh, that was Ricky Rackman. And
Okay, well, thanks. After I say no, then you go ahead and say it anyway. We're still working on that, but seems like he's coming. But long story.
Well, don't tell me I jinxed it. So.
Well, you did.
Thanks, Ron.
We have a funny,
wait a minute. You do have. I knew there was one of those metal guys. Don Jameson.
Yeah, Don Jameson's coming.
So then, if we get Florentine, then
I don't
I'll
think we can
step in
afford
for
him.
Eddie Trunk.
Okay.
I might have to put on a little bit more weight, but I'll do it by August.
We'll play Stump Rock and Ron, and it'll be the easiest game of all time. All right.
Yeah.
So, Poison,
Stump the drunk.
Tesla, Stump the Dunce,
Stump the
Tesla.
drunk.
Striper.
All right. What we
Megadeth.
got?
I'm doing the comments now. Black.
Oh,
and Blue,
okay.
Megadeth, Peace Cells, Queensryche. Well, it's kind of split. Let me go through it again. One for Poison. Kristen picked Poison like 3 times. I can only count it as one. We already did Tesla.
That's
That's
what I
funny.
think people
I'm sorry,
got
but
away with last
That's
week because
funny.
We wasn't paying enough attention.
So Poison, Megadeth, Slayer, Ozzy, Striper, another one for Megadeth, Black and Blue, another one for Megadeth, and then Queen's Right. So we're gonna have to give it to Megadeth. Megadeth Peace Sells. But who's
LOL.
playing? All right. So it's Megadeth, Metallica, Ozzy, and Tesla.
Damn. So I know you love that Poison album. I almost picked that one.
It was a big deal to me back in the day, but I'm gonna pick Master of Puppets over it. Come on. All right.
It's glammy, but it is still
And let me be clear.
Still a good fun record.
Let me be clear. I still love that Vinnie Vincent Invasion album, even if he is a schmuck. All right.
Yeah, I mean the music is still good.
Yeah. It's
Regardless
a great album.
of how the people are
Yeah, the music.
that I meet, I don't hold it against them for the music, even if they're a schmuck. When I meet them, I'll still love the music.
The format is easier this week. Good going, Ron. So there you go. You should have been here last
Good.
week, Alan. It was
Thank
a total
you.
clusterfuck. We're actually going to be done with this before the first hour is over, I think. So, all right. So 1987, part 1. Who's going first, Ron?
Let me move it here.
Me this time?
Let me change the sheets. Alan is first this time.
All right. Alan.
Woo! You may as well be asking me to pick my favorite child.
I know there's a lot of that.
Who's your favorite child, Alan?
Well, today I'm gonna have to go with Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
The Girls album came out my senior year, so there's a lot of memories tied to that.
I remember asking Toby Wright, who engineered that record, not what he remembered of, not like his favorite memory of making that album with Motley Crue, but if in fact he actually remembered making that album with Motley Crue, and he got a kick out of that. And he said, not much. And,
That's funny.
Toby's been a guest at the first 3 Rockin' Pods, and you can also see Toby possibly and other guests at Rockin' Pod. Go to rockinpod.com to get your tickets. All right. Who's second?
The format is easier. I didn't let you get this much shameless plugs in at all last week.
I didn't even think to plug Rockin' Pod, but I'm on a roll now, so I'm just going to keep doing it until you assholes buy some tickets. And get a hotel room, please. Who's second?
Oh, me. Oh, no. You didn't pick yet. Okay, Chris.
Well, you know what I'm going to pick.
I just seen Crazy Nights on there, and I already crossed that one off. So
Crazy Nights. That's my pick. Because it means a lot to me. Mr. Tate.
no, he already picked.
Oh, duh. He picked Motley
it's
Crue.
me.
Mr. Runyon.
And I could pick just about everything else, but I cannot deny Guns N' Roses. Appetite.
You know, Aaron's.
Thank you. That is my all-time
Um,
favorite pick.
I thought Motley Crue was.
Aaron's gonna be sad.
Let me rephrase that. My all-time favorite album, but I still wanted to pick that Motley Crue.
I'm not a giant fan of girls myself, but I do like it.
Well, you know, from this list, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There 5 of those are just like, how can you choose?
Yeah. There's a lot.
But
of
I
good
had a
stuff on
feeling
here.
someone else was going to pick Appetite, so
Nobody picked Ace Frehley.
that was
Yes,
one that I
yes, I
really
did.
wanted to pick. That was one of the 5.
Gotcha. All right, let's go to the audience.
All right. Second choice would be Ace. Got a Back for the Attack,
Ace Dawkins.
Fraley's, Anthrax.
All right. Anybody else?
More plugs than a Triple X convention.
Triplex Adult Convention is fun, but another convention that's great is the Rockin' Pod Expo in August in Nashville. Go to rockinpod.com for tickets. I'll do this until you people fill up my hotel room block and sell the tickets out. So enjoy.
Oh, we ain't got all night.
Oh, I'm gonna do it every week until August.
Oh, way to bring back the audience there, Chris. Thank you.
Another one for Dockin. I'm seeing
Yeah.
more votes. Def Leppard.
Ooh, Def Leppard.
Exodus.
Exodus.
I think Def Leppard's going to take
Another
it.
Def Leppard. Which Def Leppard? Oh, Hysteria.
That's a classic record.
Well,
That was in my top 5 as well.
Hard to argue with that one.
granted, it doesn't hold up as well for me.
No,
I
but
don't.
it was.
I don't really go back to it all that much.
Well,
But,
considering 7 of the 10 songs got just unstoppable
Yeah.
radio play.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that Joe Satriani Surfing with the Alien album. That's a great one.
Of course, granted, that's the same with Guns N' Roses. You can hear just about everything from Appetite at some point or another on the radio, but
Yeah.
and still to this day. But that's because it is an awesome album. You can't deny that.
So 87, Part 1, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, Kiss, and Motley Crue. There's like a trend going. It's the same bands that are kind of the high level for us. Yeah.
Well, Aaron would have went with Fraley's Comet, of course.
We picked Guns N' Roses, Mighty K. All right. 87, Part 2. So who's going first this time?
Of course, Hellface went for Fraley.
Well, yeah, look at his picture.
I still say it's Hellface. I don't care what.
Or Half Ace. So who's going first, Ron?
Where are we at now?
87, Part 2.
Part
You're the one who put
2.
this list together, dude.
I know, but I cut it down so much tonight. I don't have to pay attention so bad.
We got any people tonight that are high?
Oh yeah. All right. So we got Chris first.
Okay. Shit. Oh, damn, there's some good stuff on here. It's between.
Did I
two
get the
records.
Ramones album right?
You did. I'm not a fan of that one, but yeah, you did. Fuck.
Oh, got your Love Is for Suckers on there.
I do like that one, but no, there's two that jumped out immediately that like are albums I still go back to a lot. And the two are Racer X, Second Heat, and Y&T Contagious. And I'm trying to decide which one I want to pick. I'll go. I love wine. I'll go to.
I
I'll go
actually
with
thought
Y&T
you might go
Contagious.
for Whitesnake there.
I love that
I
one.
know
too.
you're a big fan of that one.
I love that one too. I'll go with Y&T Contagious. That's my favorite Y&T record.
Okay.
Who's next?
Oh, I am.
Aren't you glad you agreed to do this, Alan?
Boy. So the
Sure.
Twisted Sister, that's
interesting.
the one. That's the one with my boyfriend's back on it, right?
They didn't do that song. You're
Or
thinking of Leader of the
Leader
Pack.
of the Pack was on Come Out and Play.
Yeah.
well, same thing.
Love Is for Suckers had the single was Hot Love. Although Wake Up the Sleeping Giant is an amazing song.
I would have rather heard Dee Snyder sing My Boyfriend's Back.
D. Snyder's thinking my boyfriend's back and there's going to be trouble. And then Eddie Ojeda and JJ French go, hey now, my boyfriend's back.
That would have been
And
classic.
that's why I podcast and don't sing. All right.
All right. So what do we got? We got. Actually, I do kind of like that Night Ranger. Well, I like the intro for it.
All right. So what's your pick?
Jimmy Hagar. All right, I'm gonna go with the White Snake though. That's probably what I
That's a classic.
go back to more.
All right.
White Snake 87. That's what put him on the map, and that was all over MTV.
So White Snake and White Lion both had huge albums that year. Does that mean that 87 was the year of white supremacy? Sorry, I just had to ask.
Oh,
It was the year of Tawny Katane dancing on cars, so
All right.
never get that visual out of your head as a 12-year-old, you know?
I still have that in my head as a 50-year-old.
that's what I'm saying.
story.
It's still there.
That's right.
All right. Alan, which one you want to pick?
I'm going to go with Warlock's Triumph and Agony.
Oh,
Ooh.
Surprise!
that's a good pick. I like
You were
that
expecting White Lion, weren't you?
album. Not from you. No. I thought you might pick maybe MSG or Rush.
Not really a big MSG fan.
That Perfect Timing album's really great though.
So we got a Pink Floyd.
all right.
Momentary
A lot of votes already
Lapse.
coming
That
in.
is a good one.
I love that Pink Floyd record too.
Suicidal.
Is that his pick, or is he telling us something and we need to call it?
Come on, don't be suicidal. This ain't as bad as last week there, Robert.
There goes Kristen
well,
picking two albums.
What's between Testament and Lion? There's a lot in
TNT,
between
Twisted
that.
Sister, UDO, or Udo. UDO.
White Snake, I already
Can't
picked
pick
it.
White Snake. We already picked it. She said Voivod. Though, Kristen, enough with the two bands. Come on, pick one.
That's why Chris is doing this whole line through the
Yeah, you're
stuff
making my
thing,
job too
so-
hard, and I've had too
so
much.
people
to drink,
can
so-
figure out what's still in play. So I guess hers is Voivod then.
Voivod, not Voivod.
Voivod. Voivod.
Warlock. You can't pick Warlock. We already picked it. You had to pick something that hasn't been picked, guys. Something that's not crossed out on the list. Overkill.
Got an Overkill.
I love that. Taking over is awesome. She's gonna
White
go with
Lion.
White Lion. All right.
White Tiger.
White Tiger's not even on the list, dude.
White Tiger. That's a good one.
White Tiger, White Lion, White Snake. I think my argument is valid. I'm just saying. All right.
Rush. Hold Your Fire.
Hold Your Fire is pretty good. Not my favorite album by them, but I like it.
Got another Pink Floyd.
All right. What else? There's a bunch of stuff on
Well,
there.
got a Racer X.
It
Since
says
you didn't pick it.
he picks Race X. Okay. This is getting too racially motivated. All right. Racer X.
TNT. Boy, this
All right.
is kind of all over the
Do you
board.
know who sings for TNT?
Harnell, isn't it?
Tony Harnell. And you know, Tony Harnell guested at Rockin' Pod 2019. And you can come to Rockin'
Damn.
Pod 2021. Go to rockinpod.com for tickets in your hotel room and all
I
that.
thought you was going to announce he's coming this year again.
He's in Florida now, but he might come.
Oh.
Just depends on if we can afford him. All right, what else?
Testament. Another Racer X.
The Rock and Roast said
Aye.
that yes, he's suicidal because this makes him sad. Oh, fair enough.
I'm sorry, bro.
All right, so I think Racer X
Don't be sad.
Did Racer X get more votes than anyone else?
We got 2, 3.
Nobody picked.
I actually
Rollins,
think
man?
so because everybody else was kind of all over the board. So we got
Wow.
3 for Racer X. So they actually take it. We'll take
Wow.
it. We'll give it to Racer X.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I know.
And that's also what she said. But if you're a David Bowie fan, you'll probably hate it, but I'm not a David Bowie fan, but they do an amazing cover of Moon Age Daydream on that record.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Racer X does?
Yeah, it's killer.
I know I got it, but
Yeah, it's awesome.
I can't remember all that stuff.
We know.
I'm
All right.
actually picking up the I seen today that Rob Zombie and, of course, my band Thunder came out with new albums.
I didn't know you were
today.
a member of Thunder. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and them, we're like that, you know.
Love Walks In is a great song. I didn't know you wrote that. All right. All right, so
There's a lot of self-titled albums on this list.
That's my wedding song.
Love Walks In by Thunder is your wedding song?
Sure.
Which wedding?
Oh, that I can't remember.
I was gonna say Rod's gonna have to, like,
Whichever one was around that time that it came out.
Ron's a serial husband. All right, so we're ready for 88 part 1.
Oh no, are we? Okay.
We'll get through this a
And
lot
I am
faster.
first.
Okay, go
So
for
we
it.
got AC/DC. Yeah, not my favorite. Bad Company, actually good. Poppy, but like you said a while back, I do like the Brian Ho era there.
Did you say
Oh, Black
Brian
and
Ho?
How, whatever.
Okay.
How Ho,
Have
Ow.
another drink.
hi ho. Counting down the 80s, we go. All right.
What's your pick?
Ooh, I do have an infinity for Black and Blue in Heat.
You have an infinity for them, not an affinity?
Well, that too.
Thanks for the invite. This is
Never-ending
entertaining.
love. So you're picking Black and Blue in Heat?
Possibly.
Well, pick. Oh, Jesus.
Cinderella though. Rayleigh's Comet. Yeah, the Guns N' Roses was good too. Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, of course. Boy, I really want to pick some others. All right, no, because I go back to it way too much. I have to go with Cinderella.
Long Cold Winter.
Well, that saves me from having to pick that one. That's my favorite Cinderella album.
I think Night Songs is better, but I like it though.
I didn't say it wasn't better. I just said this one was my favorite one. So
Well, it's not my favorite one, so how do you like that?
I don't like that one bit.
Oh boy, Alan's getting British. You sure you're not drinking?
I actually love everything up to and past Still Climbing. I like Still Climbing, actually.
I don't think they ever did a bad record. So who's second?
That may be true too. Me? No.
Me?
All right. A for Alan.
A for Allen.
Yeah.
This is kind of a toss-up here. I'm going to pick Joan Jett's Up Your Alley.
Ooh.
Up your alley.
You should hate yourself for loving that.
Oh,
Well, I don't.
All right. I deserve that.
That's a dad
I
joke
thought it
all
was
around.
kind of clever myself, Ron.
If you're in your 50s, it was clever. Yeah. All right.
Hello, nurse.
I'm still in my 40s. I can't take claim to that one.
You young whippersnapper, you.
I'm not really crazy about the options on this list personally. I mean, I like a lot of them, but it's like a lot of like secondarily liked albums for me.
Is this kind of where you
Yes.
feel like you've got to choose between diarrhea and constipation?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I'll go with the Bullet Boys self-titled. I like that one a lot because they definitely. I don't think they ever topped that. They're playing in Kentucky right now, actually.
Yeah. That stuff, that Hard as a Rock is a great opener for that album.
Mm-hmm.
So that was David Cathy's choice. So now that don't work.
If that don't work, David,
Mm.
try again.
Yeah.
I want to give
sorry,
a real
sorry
quick.
that Chris took so long on that.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to give a real quick shout out here. That Second Sighting is a great Todd Howarth solo album.
That is.
Yeah, if you're categorizing it that way, yes. King Diamond. Got a King Diamond fan in the house. Thesaurus isn't just a dinosaur, Ron. That's good advice.
I don't know. Was a thesaurus on Jurassic Park? I think there was one.
I think that went straight over your head. It's 5 minutes to the hour and getting through this perfectly. Great job, Ron.
It was a thesaurus that attacked the kids. Say that real quick. King Dumcum? All right.
That goes on forever, doesn't it? All right, shut up, lady.
Yeah, is that a new one you put on there?
No, I just usually cut it off. I just want to see how long it went.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
I got Bob Jovi, Iron Maiden. Got a King's X. Wow, there was a King's X on there that Chris didn't pick.
I like it's not one of my favorite records of theirs, but I like it. Here we go. Okay, she did pick one.
All right.
I love giving you a hard time, Mighty K.
All right. Good morning. It's Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. All right, another King's X.
Another King's X.
And better late than never. Shot a Jack to you and a Jaeger bomb for Ron.
All right.
That, Jack.
Cheers, Cold.
You said cheers, cold.
Cheers.
All right.
Mr. Warrior.
Yes, Mr. Warrior.
Come out and play
All
and
right.
vote.
More votes.
All right. We got a David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth. I'm not a fan of that album.
Oh, we got
Kingdom
a Kingdom Come. We got a pass.
He picked pass.
No Folger Soldier.
All right, so where do we stand?
All right,
I think
we had a couple of King's X.
We got to vote for a thesaurus. I didn't see this. Bob Jovi. Iron Maiden, King's X.
What about Kingdom Come?
That's not really a vote. I think King's X is going to win this.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, King's X.
How did I say Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom.
If you want to get down on these hairy balls, why don't you jump right in? It's a crotch party right up in here. Why don't you lick on this big John?
Stop it, Dale. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know where that came from.
Talk about one that goes on.
I just wanted to break the mood, you know. All right, so we're gonna give it to King's X. Right?
All right, are we going with? Yeah, looks like King's X. Not a whole lot going with this one.
All right, I think people have lost interest. All right, 88 Part 2.
88 Part 2.
So who's gonna go first this time? I don't think I've gone first ever. I don't know.
Alan is first. Yeah, you did.
Did I?
At some point here.
All right.
Yeah, you did 87 Part 2.
I'm going to go with Injustice for All.
Hard to go against
Even
that.
though Jason Newsted gets no love here.
Yeah, he doesn't. You don't really hear him on that one.
No Yingwig.
What is
No
Ingy
Yingwig.
Sting, no Ingy Sting Malmatine.
Yingwig.
this week.
Yingwig.
Yingling.
So who's next?
You are, Chris.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I will go with Queensryche Operation Mindcrime. Out of all those, that's the best one in my opinion.
Can't deny you there.
All right, Ron, what you got?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right, listen.
I'm going to give the edge to Kix Blow My Fuse.
That's a great record.
I actually really like that one. I go back to it quite a bit.
All right.
Speaking of kicks, if you go to 80sofrock.com, you can see that Brian Damage Forsyth was our most recent guest.
Yes. And
Cool.
Brian Forsyth, also a past guest at Rockin' Pod, and you can get your tickets at rockinpod.com.
Double plug for the win.
That's right.
I guess
And
that's
you
better than
can-
double penetration.
And you can see Kix in concert on Decibel Geek TV.
Triple plug. That's what she said. All right. Now we're down to the audience. So who do we got here?
Actually, looks like LA
Guns.
Guns might be
LA
running away
Guns.
with it here.
LA Guns. LA Guns. La Guns. All right, I guess LA Guns is running away.
got
with
his
this one.
Slayer.
Slayer.
We got a That's What She Said.
I don't think Brian's going to be in town from what I've heard, but we'll see. Yes, David, I know. It's all about shameless plugs when I've had a long week and I'm drinking. Sorry. But
Yeah, at least they
coming to
didn't say
Rockin'
mine
Pod,
was a
so-
shameless plug.
Oh, okay. Poison.
Poison. LA Guns.
La Guns. Ozzy.
Ozzy, yeah.
I really
No
love
Rest
that
for the
Ozzy
Wicked.
album.
Crazy
I
Babies. And
could have easily
Miracle
picked
Man.
Ozzy. I love that album. Fuck,
Yeah.
I picked that.
Slayer.
2 votes for Slayer. LA Guns. All right. I think LA Guns wins. They're kind of the overwhelming pick on that one.
Yeah, that's Eric's second choice here. So,
You're number 2.
yeah, the first LA Guns.
All right. We ready
Nothing for Van Halen, OU812.
Ugh. No thank you.
Scorpions, The Savage Amusement. That wasn't
That's a
bad.
good record.
That had some good ones.
Reach for the
Rat.
Sky is a good Rat album.
Reach for
Uh-huh.
the Sky is a good one. Poison,
think-
Open Up and Say
Ah,
Aw.
That one hasn't aged very well.
I know it hasn't aged well,
It
but
sounds so dated now when you listen to it.
my God, I listened to that over and over again when that came out. Though.
I loved it back in the day, but I bought it
Yeah.
on release day. Megadeth, So Far So Good So What is a great record. Living Color
can-
Vivid's a great record. There's a lot of good stuff on here. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's decent choices so far. Part 2 or 1989, part 1. We're already to the last year.
I know Aaron probably will look at this and say, "What the hell were you thinking?" But that's what he gets for cutting out on us tonight.
The man's in pain. Give him a break.
Aren't we all?
Yep.
He ain't even 50 yet, like Alan and I. wait till you get in the 50 club.
All right, so this is going to be really hard to pick from. So who goes first this time, Ron?
You do.
Oh, I
You
Yay.
do, Chris. You got top choice.
All right, what am I going to pick here? For album, like pound for pound, best songs. Ooh, yeah, I can't pick up against it. I've picked Blue Murder, self-titled. That's definitely my favorite on this list.
Oh.
Love that record.
And okay, so I am next. Oh boy, Great White Twice Shot. Wake Me When It's Over.
That's also what she said.
Dangerous Toys, Danger. Alice Cooper, Trash.
That was supposed to be the
I
rim
don't-
shot. I had the wrong panel pulled up.
I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to see here.
Clearly.
Boy, Alice Cooper.
If one of you doesn't pick Badlands, I'm going to be angry at one of you.
Well, you're going to be angry at me then. Damn.
Enough's great too. Man, there's some great stuff on here.
I know a lot of people would probably disagree, but I'm going to have to go with Alice Cooper.
Really?
Damn you.
Yeah.
Trash. All right.
That is a great album.
I
like
think it
it.
is.
Not one of his best, but I do like it. All right, Alan, what do you got?
Well, since Rock and Ron Ding Dong stole Alice Cooper, I guess I'm going to have to Great White Twice Shy.
Wow, nobody
Yeah.
picked Badlands? I'm
Good.
amazed. All right.
Well, maybe you'll get some love
Let's
from
see
the
what
viewers here.
Let's see
You
what
got
the
Paul.
viewers- There's a
Paul was
Badlands pick.
influenced by you.
There you go. Or he just likes it. Kevin
Got a-
Williams, he picks What Up, Boys. That's a
What
great
up,
record.
boys?
Good Lord, I love them all minus Diamond. Neil Diamond didn't release a record that year, did he?
I wish I would have more women say that.
All right. All right, who else is on?
I just don't like the diamonds, all right?
Faster Pussycat.
Faster.
And is there
Showing
more?
some Brett Muscat love.
Is there more?
Muscat love. You don't get it, but Alan
What
does.
is that supposed to be? Muscat
Fraley.
Love? Yeah, Fraley's comment.
Neil Diamond put out an album in December of 1988, so he almost got it in 89.
Oh, is that jazz singer?
No, I think it was the Best Years of Our Lives, released 13 December 1988.
You know way too much about this. All right. Accept. Oh, a vote for "Eat the Heat" by Accept. Thank you. I love that record. It's them doing a glam metal record, but I think it rules. Junkyard. There's a pick.
Yeah, don't diss Alice.
I didn't diss Alice. I just
Badlands,
there's some
so
things
we
I
got-
like more than others.
We got two Badlands.
There's another Badlands vote. Cult,
Cult,
Sonic Temple.
yeah.
Great
Sonic
record.
Temple, that was probably their best album.
Ceremony might be my favorite, but yeah, I like it.
Huh?
Enough's enough.
Fraley.
Really? Ooh, multiple votes. Pump.
Aerosmith Pump.
This is gonna be hard to figure out.
Another
Ace
Fraley.
walking. Oh, maybe Ace is gonna win this round. She likes Neil Diamond more than King. I want to hear King
No,
Diamond do a
no
cover of
love for
Sweet
King
Caroline.
Diamond, that's for sure.
While we're
Yeah.
on the topic of Alice, the other song that he did on his last tour here in Evansville was He's Back, the Man Behind the Mask.
Yeah, he did that when he played at the Grand Ole Opry here the last time he toured, and he did that one.
Speaking of one that doesn't hold up well, though,
Which one?
I was listening to that a while back, and
Oh, Man Behind the Mask.
I always liked this song, but you
Too
hear it
keyboard
now,
heavy.
and it's just so 80s, so
Yeah.
cheesy.
It came off a lot better live.
Have you watched any of the Friday the 13th movies? They come
Oh,
off so
God.
80s and so cheesy.
Yeah, I
It
know.
fits.
I
Oh,
just
it
bought
sounds
the
so
box
topical.
set for him that had all the Friday the 13th. I love the Friday the 13th movies. but
Alan, you didn't know, but Ron hangs out in the woods with a hockey mask and a machete in his off time.
I do.
So he's very well versed in Friday the 13th.
Fair enough.
We got a
Tora.
future vote for Tora
They're not-
Tora.
They're not even on here yet. All right. So who are we giving the votes for? I mean, who won that one?
Well, we got. Was there King's X on there too? Oh, there was Gretchen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gretchen's great
and
record.
that's one of Chris's favorites. But
I like it too, but I can't pick against Blue Murder.
Hey, Kristen, I'm going to say that I like Neil Diamond way more than King Diamond as well. So you're in good company.
Oh, I'm supposed to knock something off.
I don't know, John. Ron, you
so
pick who won. This
Going
one.
back on it here, it seems like Ace is taking it.
All right, I'm giving
So
it to
give
Ace
it to
Frehley
Ace.
in honor of Aaron Camaro, who couldn't be here today.
Badlands was second.
But Aaron Camaro will be at Rockin' Pod in August. Get your tickets and hotel rooms at rockinpod.com.
Yeah, right.
He better
Said
be
he was
there. He's
gonna-
my MC.
He said he was going to be here this week too. So
He better not stiff me on that. That's also what she said. All right, Mighty K's in love with you, Al.
I'm used to Aaron stiffing me. So
Hey, I don't want to know what goes on between you two. You keep that to yourself. Gretchen should go to Nashville. Hey, that'd be cool. All right. So this is the last round, right?
Where are we at now?
1989,
last round already.
last round, and we're just barely over the first hour.
My good. Man, see what happens when you're not dealing with dogs?
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
We
shit.
get right through it.
Yeah, last week I had to deal with my dogs acting like insane animals the whole time. So, David Cathy says, Ron says, stiff me. Ooh.
Yeah, stiff me.
All right.
I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that.
All right.
Wasn't there a Stiff Records or something like that?
Yeah. Well, it was, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There were shirts that said something like, if it ain't stiff, it ain't worth a fuck, or something like that.
All right.
All right. Anyways.
Last segment, and they're already voting like crazy. So let's pick our picks.
I know. And everything we're probably going to pick here.
Who's first?
All right. All right. I am first.
That's not fair.
I know.
You speaking of dogs, I have 2 of my 4 dogs under my feet right now, so I feel your
Sure.
pain.
Oh, man. Tesla, Tora.
This
Jesus.
is going to be hard. That's also what
Warrant,
she said.
White Snake, Skid Row. Jesus. I don't know. I may have to pass on this one.
You have to pick. If I have to pick, you have to pick. Come on.
It's too damn hard to pick here.
We'll pick one.
All right. Boy, Motley Crue. All right. Damn it. I guess I'm gonna go with Tesla again.
All right. So Tesla's off the board. Great radio controversy. Who's second?
Is Alan.
LA Guns, cocked and loaded.
Oh, you fucker. All right.
See how quick
Go
he
ahead, call
was?
me a fucker. See if I care.
I know you don't. That's why I did it. Oh, shit, man. I really wanted to pick LA Guns. All right. Damn,
I don't know. I think you got plenty of others.
Oh, I got
to
plenty
choose
to
from.
choose from. It's just deciding which one I want to pick. And this is a weird pick probably, but this album means a lot to me, and I still go back to. I'll pick Michael Monroe, Not Faking It.
Oh, really? Shit, is that on there too? God, it is.
Love that record.
I thought you were going to go for Shotgun Messiah.
Although the
And-
Second Coming is the album, and that came out in the 90s. That's the one
Ah.
I really, really love. So we picked LA Guns, Michael Monroe, and Tesla, and we've got a ton of votes already for the listeners, our viewers.
Okay, so LA Guns. We got a Nirvana.
So I picked Nirvana.
Boo.
And
Yeah, Tesla, LA Guns. Already
all right,
picked.
I'm going to go through the comments because you're taking too long. Tesla.
Well, I'm trying to, like you said, they picked a bunch of, we already
Well,
picked.
I'm just trying to get a consensus. LA Guns, Tesla.
All right, we got Warrant, Wasp, Warrant,
Wasp. Man, this is gonna be hard.
Motley Crue, Skid Row, Wasp. Wasp is taking it so far.
So, yeah, so far.
Who else?
Can't deny any of the others though, too. White Snake,
Eh.
LA Guns already picked.
Any others?
Got a Skid Row. I still think Wasp is ahead.
We're gonna give it to Wasp. You're gonna do
All right, going
countdown
once,
from 5.
going twice. Anybody else?
Sold.
Sold on Wasp. Headless
Wasp.
Children.
Headless Children. Although, man, Vain No Respect was one I really wanted to pick.
Well, they got no respect from the viewer
yeah, they
tonight.
did. Or from me. And Skid Row's first record. Come on. And Dr. Field.
Yeah.
Skid Row's first record, I think, is badass.
It is badass.
It is.
LA Guns Cocked and Loaded is just a little badasser.
Yeah.
But hey, you can't deny Tora Tora's surprise attack
it's good.
There's a
It's
lot of
just-
good picks on here.
because Anthony Corder is going to be at that convention in
He's
August.
going to be at Rockin' Pod in August. So go to rockinpod.com for your tickets, your discounted hotel rooms, your VIP passes, all that good stuff. And we're going to be announcing the pre-party concert very soon, putting tickets on sale. And also,
when you see Anthony Corder, ask him about that selfie from that weird guy with the long beard on his phone.
okay, I will.
Ask him about the numerous selfies from me.
He handed me his phone and asked me to take a picture of him and some guy. So I took a picture of me first, going like,
Funny. All right. Well, we
me,
got
me and Anthony have partied way too many times. And Todd
had-
Poole from Roxy Blue.
Todd's coming back this year too.
Is he? Cool.
I just haven't announced it. It looks like the whole band's coming actually.
Ah, surprise announcement.
There is some early announcements. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. I just can't announce it just yet. But yeah, I'll announce it to the few, the proud, the Decibel Geek listeners.
Well, Todd Poole's almost a given with Anthony. Now,
And
just
Rick Rule from Every Mother's Nightmare is going to come back too.
I was just gonna say now you have to include Rick Rule in there too.
I'm just waiting on him to send me his shit. That's the hard.
Oh, so now people really have to book a hotel room because I know they're going to be partying in my hotel room.
dude.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go
you
there.
know-
But
The amount of alcohol that's going to get sold at the hotel that weekend is going to be astronomical. I've already warned them to stock up for it because Marriott. I'm not kidding you. I think they went into 4 digits on the amount of alcohol they sold in 2019. They sold a ton of beer and liquor. And I told Hilton, I was like, just prepare for it because there's going to be a lot of drinking going on. And there was. All right.
and I wasn't even there for that one.
I know you missed out, man.
Man, they would have really made a killing off of me.
It, it's no Fiddler's Inn, but it's nice.
Of course, I bring the big giant bottle of Jaeger and a few cans of Red Bull, and I just put them in my hotel room, and then I can go right up to the hotel room, right up the elevator, right there, fix me up another drink, come back down, and hardly miss a thing.
Gotcha.
That's the good thing about booking a hotel room at Rockin' Pod.
That's right.
All right, am I helping at all?
I'm just going through it. So final results for 89 part 2. LA Guns, Cocked and Loaded, Michael Monroe, Not Faking It, Tesla, Great Radio Controversy, and Wasp, The Headless Children. And we've done it. And I can stop sharing my screen now.
Awesome.
So I can
See?
see Alan in full screen glory now.
I told you that was going to work.
You've been this big the entire time until now.
So good. Now we get
That's
to do
been a
smash.
blessing.
We get to do smash and trash. We
You
get
said
to
it,
do
not
show
me.
and tell.
I don't have any smash or trash ready. I thought this was going to take the whole time. Come on. All right. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Rock and Ron and Alan Tate for like 5 minutes because I have to step away for a minute. This is our mid-show break.
See, then he does this to us, Alan. just gotta warn you. Both
Not all
of
of us
them do.
can do
Well,
street drugs.
what's going to happen is the same thing that happens on the Ages of Rock podcast when
What's
Dennis
that?
walks away. Bill and Alan talk shit about him.
Oh, go ahead. That's fine. I'm used to it. But no, not all of us can smoke crack in our room like you can, Ron. So we have to go outside to do it for me and Aaron.
Oh, okay.
So I'll come back and I'll be refreshed. So give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll bet you will. So, Mr. Tate,
Yes, sir.
what is happening over at Rock of Ages for you guys?
I don't know what a Rock of Ages is, but I know what an Ages of Rock is.
Ages of Rock, same thing.
Oh,
I got 80s on my mind. There was a Def Leppard thing in there.
well, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people get that backwards. But there is also an Ages of Rock podcast that I think is basically a Def Leppard fan, kind of like the rest of us are Kiss fans. Wash your hands.
Tell
Oh,
him that to Chris.
He's talking to Chris.
Yeah.
So
We don't know what he does when he goes off of here.
we don't want to know what he does. So this past Thursday, we released our episode with Brian Forsyth. And before that, we had the band Pump
Awesome
Five.
guy.
We did a Rush album review, a UFO album review. And these are all anniversary albums, by the way. The Ultimate Sin. We had the Tummies on a few weeks ago. Brian Wheat from Tesla.
Cool.
And like Chris said earlier in the show, we've had Jeff Pilson on 4 times. And when he comes back for his 5th time, we're giving him a gold jacket, kind of like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, when Foreigner was supposed to be at whatever Deer Creek is called now, Verizon Amphitheater or Ruoff, whatever it is up in Indianapolis now, Jeff had already invited us backstage and we were going to present him with his jacket then, and then all the concerts got canceled. That was it was Moving Pictures, not 2112. Yeah. So I don't know if those questions pop up on the screen for everyone else to see, since I've never been on this show before.
Well,
Do those pop up for everybody to see or just for us?
I think they're in the comment. Everybody can see them in the regular comments, but I highlight the comments so that they come up on the screen here.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think everybody can see the comment. Can you see the comments?
I can see the comments, yeah, but I saw that pop up, and since I haven't been on the show before, I didn't know if anyone else could see it either. Yeah, we did the 2112, dang it. We did the Moving Pictures because that just celebrated its 40th anniversary of release. And to be honest, I am not a Rush fan. And for a first Rush album that I actually made myself sit and listen to all the way through, that was a good pick because that was their first attempt at real commercial radio friendly music. So it was overall, it was a really good experience. I really liked that one.
Ah, good to know, Kristen. Okay. So we're both on YouTube and Facebook on here, but apparently, according to Christian, they can't see the YouTube, which I guess kind of makes sense. All right, I don't know which one.
Do you really
which
want
one
to see?
he's telling us?
Do you really want to see an
Whoever has
50-year-old overweight A cup that's got hairy nipples? Really?
Who's got the biggest?
Thank you, Rock and Roll. I like that. Rock and Roll,
Yeah.
ROWE. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, that tells me how old I am because I do remember. I think that is what got me into Rush, or was the first Rush album that I heard, because I remember it when it first come out, and of course had Tom Sawyer and what was it, YYZ,
YYZ and
Limelight, and that had a lot of good ones on there.
There's a couple other good ones on there, and I'm drawing a blank on their titles.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Hey, be cool or be podcast out. I don't want to see no man tits either, not even my own.
Just because Chris wants to see it doesn't mean he gets his way.
I like that Kevin Williams comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that I say that, Kevin, is because that's what Wikipedia told me, and Wikipedia is never wrong.
No, Permanent Waves was a good one too, but I think did that come out before Moving Pictures? Permanent Waves? Or do you remember?
Permanent Waves is the one right before Moving Pictures, I believe.
Yeah.
If
That's
I
what I was gonna
remember
say,
part of
'cause-
that conversation correctly.
Because I had to go back and
Highlight Chris's comment.
listen to the ones before that. What's he saying now? God damn it. Yeah, really.
Chris, if it makes you feel better, I got a Facebook warning once for calling somebody a butt licker. You know, I didn't realize kindergarten playground insults were so offensive.
Behind the scenes here, we got dinged on the live stream here 2 or 3 weeks back. I think we was doing the 70s albums, and I did a quick little video of, you know, some like
They do not play around.
like 3-second song clips from 70s albums, and did a slideshow of pictures. And yeah, it was like 3 to 5 second clips. And after it was over with, YouTube dinged us and blocked the video. And my God, that was a nightmare. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning that night trying to get it fixed and you know, mute this little 3-second clip so that they would play it on thing. So YouTube is a real pain in the ass for me now.
So no tits on the
Hey,
live stream.
Man Tits is back. Look at this.
But you know where you can see their tits? You can see them at Rockin' Pod in August. Go to get your tickets in your hotel room at rockinpod.com. There's no community standards there, trust me.
You may not be lying. That may happen.
Yeah.
It has happened before.
You can get Tommy Lee to be a guest there and have him bust out his titty cam.
I'd rather him bust out his titty cam than his cock.
Yeah, really.
Whew, that thing looks painful.
Yeah. You could meet and greet with Tommy Lee's cock.
You put in it.
No, when you say meet and greet, that's MEAT, right?
Yeah, meet and greet. Exactly.
You'll put an eye out with that thing.
It's a meat market.
And the menu looks good tonight.
I love David Cathy, possibly in the bathrooms. Yep, that's become legendary. There was a couple.
I walked in there when that was going on.
Oh, did you?
That was something else.
Yeah, and I know who it was, but I'm not going to
Yes,
say who
I do
it
know
was.
who it was.
It was a guess. That's all I'm going to say.
I refuse to say that out loud. That's rude.
I know. I'm sorry. You know, it just overtook me at the time.
If you want the story, you have to private message me. I'm not going to put that out for public consumption.
No, if you want the story, you have to come to Rockin' Pod, which you can
Come
get
to
tickets
Rockin'
at rockinpod.com.
Exactly.
You
Discount
come to
hotel
Rockin'
room.
Pod, you buy Chris a couple of drinks, and you'll hear all kinds of stories.
Yes, please buy me a couple of drinks because I'm going to need it.
He'll tell all these behind the scenes stories that he won't tell to us on anything else.
I gotta get more Paul Stanley drops. But you say
You got to
butt
do the
liquor.
entire Love Gun speech from Animalized Live Uncensored. That'll eat up 15 minutes of your night right there.
That baby had the longest fucking tongue I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Mighty.
Kristen wants to know.
Message me. I'll tell you about it. Oh man. So we got like half an hour to go, but I guess we'll just interact with you guys. We got through the list way faster than last week because last week it took the whole time to get through half the list.
Paul Stanley's Sour Station.
Right.
That's funny.
Better
I
than
have to
Soul
say,
Station.
though, the first cover that he released, I forgot what it was.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, Child. I
Ooh,
didn't care for that
Child.
one,
That was okay.
but the second cover he released, I did like that one pretty well.
The one that he put out that's an original, it's called like IOI or something. That
Yeah.
one's pretty good. It actually does.
It was
sound like
better
a
than I
song.
expected it to be.
Yeah, I actually dig
You know,
that one.
Now, of course, Kiss fans are such nice, polite, pleasant people. They never ever take digs at their favorite band whenever they get the chance.
No.
I saw on Twitter, Gene had posted, the link to that song or whatever, and somebody tweeted a reply back that it sounded like a Peter Criss B-side.
Gene said that?
No, somebody said that as a reply to Gene's
Oh.
sharing Paul's
Oh,
song.
I thought you said Gene said that.
No,
That
if
was funny
Gene
as
had
hell.
said that, y'all would have already heard,
Yeah,
the,
that'd be all
the
over
fight coming
Blabbermouth.
from California.
Yeah.
Wait, Gene doesn't live in California anymore, does he?
I think he lives in like
He lives
Washington
in Canada
State
now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just put his Beverly Hills home back on the market at a higher price.
And
That's
Kevin,
funny.
yes, you can get a table by the bathroom. You could have got one in the bathroom, but I took that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm holding back real hard on not making a joke right now, but I won't do it.
Chris said hard on.
Well, it must not be against me because you don't hold back when it comes to giving
No,
me
it's
shit.
against you, but I'm trying not to continue tradition. So,
What's the tradition?
making fun of you with underage people.
Oh, well, hey, that's a given.
Just wait till Ian Wadley shows up on the live stream in a week or so.
Yeah, I gotta prepare myself there.
So
'cause-
yeah, so we should talk about this big news. The Rock and Metal Combat Podcast is reunited and getting back together again. Hey, Mooger
That is
Fooger.
awesome.
All right, you missed out there, Fooger.
Mr. Mooger.
We're already done.
Yeah, Mooger Fooger.
He probably waited because he said, well,
He
there's
had it on mute until he saw the document go away.
Yeah, probably. Let's get past all
they're
this
good.
math.
They're finally done with that shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, here we go. You get a share table with Michael Butler.
Yeah, old joke.
Old joke, but
That joke is 4
actually,
years old.
I did go and talk to Michael Butler.
Well, that was
and
from the very first year, wasn't
First
it?
one.
Oh, I remember that.
He was a nice guy to me. So
No, I don't mind Michael. He's a good guy, but yeah, it was a misunderstanding. But we worked it. Michael was on his best behavior in the second year when he came, and everything was good. That got blown way out of proportion.
yeah, that kind of shit usually does.
But yeah, I don't know. While we're on the subject of Rockin' Pod, get your tickets at rockinpod.com. But anyway, Alan, what do you think about how the event's grown over the years? Because you've been an attendee every year. How are you feeling about it?
I think it's getting awesome, from its humble beginnings in that little strip mall looking place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gotta start
you,
somewhere.
you have done a fantastic job of
thank you.
making it grow. It's grown way more than I thought it would.
Yeah, I agree. But,
That was pretty awesome, though. That was right around the corner from the Dukes of Hazzard Museum. So
That's true.
So you
And
couldn't
then-
beat that.
Year 2 was at Nashville Palace, where it was literally right next door to
Right
the
next
Dukes
to
of
it,
Hazzard
yeah.
Museum. But I don't know. I thought that first year was kind of magical, you know, because none of us knew what the hell to expect, or including me who put it on. I just wanted to see it work out and meet all my friends, and it was cool to see, you know, like Ken Mills and Gary Schaller get to meet each other for the first time. They've been podcasting together for like almost a decade
Like
and never
20
met
years.
each other.
Yeah.
That's and then, you know, Alan and his crew showed up looking like the Geek Squad.
Best Buy, get it right.
Yeah, the Best Buy crew. The only guys that had matching shirts, which I thought was cool, actually.
Well, it certainly got everybody's attention. I've got a Dukes of Hazzard's Cooter guitar pick laying around here somewhere, and I can't find it. Yes.
So you actually toured the museum while you were there?
No,
And
I just had made a comment one day that I collect guitar picks, and it showed up.
Mm.
I can't go to Nashville without going to the Dukes of Hazzard Museum now.
I've lived here most of my life, and I've never walked in the door.
Really?
Yeah, and I was a big
Oh,
fan
man.
of that show as a child. I should go one of these days.
We
He
gotta
only
go.
liked Daisy Duke.
Do what?
I said he only liked Daisy Duke.
Oh, I did. Oh, well, that's true. No, I was a
Now
fan of
the-
I was more of a fan of Coy and Vance. I thought that era of the show was the best.
Is that like?
Well, you can't
who
can't
was
deny
Ian?
the
who
best
was
thing.
Enos's replacement?
Enos?
I
Yeah,
know Enos had a replacement.
Yeah, he did actually.
yeah.
I think he did.
I think it was
At
supposed
some
to be
point.
his cousin that replaced him. I don't remember.
Thank you, David. That's very nice of you to say. But we have a
I
lot
was
of
gonna-
cool people.
I was going to
helping
say
us
you
out.
can't deny the best thing you did at
What?
the first Rockin' Pod
Charisma.
was getting the heavy metal parking lot guys together.
Oh, that was
I
awesome.
thought that was awesome.
That was a trip, and actually, the DC 101 guy I think is going to come back this year. He had such a ball, and he said him.
Does he
wants
still
to-
look like Wolverine?
Yeah, he does,
Awesome.
and he's wanting to bring his wife and his kids back, and you know, he loved Nashville, and he's like, "Is it cool if I come back?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude," and we're still working on a movie screening thing for after the expo this year. So if that works out, I'm going to try to screen Heavy Metal Parking Lot at the beginning again. Because I mean, there was only so many of us there the first year that I don't think.
I know when you guys were eating lunch or something, and I was going around, I was filming everything with the Heavy Metal Parking Lot guys, and for anybody that doesn't know, yeah, the DC 101 guy looks just like Wolverine, and I had so many people coming up to me and like whispering in my ear saying,
Is that the real guy?
is that really Hugh Jackman? And I just kept saying, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
don't
like,
think,
oh wow.
I don't think we can afford Hugh Jackman, but
No, but we can afford DC 101 guy, and that's
yeah, Mr.
that's just as
Mr.
good
and Mrs.
'cause-
Fugger.
because
Yeah, they help.
everybody thought he was.
We had so many people that just pitched in and helped out, and that's the way it is every year. People just kind of believe in it. So I do a lot of work on it, but there's a lot of people helping me out. So it's not all me.
Yeah, I don't do shit.
The decline screening. You know, I kind of share stuff early on this thing. So I'll tell you what I hope, you know, best case scenario, we do it in Nashville. We do good this year. And then I want to try to do one out west maybe next year, do one maybe in Vegas, because there's a lot of possible guests we could get in Vegas, and there's a lot of cool stuff we could do. And if we're able to bring it out west, it's going to be easier to do like a Decline 2 reunion with, you know, the people that were in the movie, because a lot of those guys still live in LA. So that would be what I would look to do if we're able to bring it out there. But, you know, it's still early. We still got to make it happen this year.
I know,
make it
unfortunately,
successful.
before you canceled last year, wasn't you doing Kiss Meets the Phantom
We're still trying to do that
and
this year.
something else?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that
screening.
this year. Yeah, the guy that owns the movie theater, he's putting on a tattoo and horror convention in just a few weeks here in Nashville. So you can imagine how stressed out he is right now.
Oh shit, I got to go to that.
With health screenings and all that shit. So But he owns the theater, and I'm going to try to get in touch with him soon so we can line up that and still do it. But yeah, it'll be.
Is that before we're going to New Orleans?
What are you talking about?
Because you said you was taking me to New Orleans with
I'm
you.
not taking you to New Orleans. I'm taking my wife.
Well, you said you wanted me to show you around. Where?
I never said that at all.
Have another Red Bull.
See, you're backing out on me now.
I never.
That's what she said.
You said you were going to take me.
You had way too much to drink, Ron. No, I mean, I'd rather get lucky with my wife than you. So I don't think that's going to happen.
That'd be a first.
You are good at snuggling. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's not what you tell me behind the scenes.
You said behind. Yeah.
Speaking of New Orleans and Mr. Wadzilla, so I seen that the Rock and Metal Combat is
they're back together.
coming
again.
back now.
Yeah.
They mended their fences.
Yep. All it took was their ex co-host trying to bring the podcast back without them, and that kind of like sealed the deal to get them to talk to each other again. I told them, I was like, because I consider those guys friends. You know, it's aside from podcasting. I was like, as long as you guys get along, that's the important thing. Because like, you know, all this drama, and I know Alan has no drama at all with his co-host.
Never.
But
What
yeah,
do you
no,
mean you
it's-
didn't tell the
Boy,
guest
I
what
do
the
with
Zoom
mine.
link
I'll tell
was?
you that.
do what?
I said, what do you mean you didn't tell the guest what the Zoom link was? That's the closest thing that we ever have to drama.
No,
I
you
forgot to send the link.
The fact that you guys bust each other's balls is the best part of your show, in my opinion.
Well, I think that's what keeps it from being drama, really, because I
Yeah.
mean, we have a good time.
Oh, you guys are like the Three Amigos. I love you guys.
Well, they bust my balls.
I
all
thought
the
we was more like the Three Stooges.
Maybe that's more fitting.
What were you going to
Who
say,
gets-
Ron?
They bust my balls all the time. Luckily, I can't be offended, so I'm incapable of being offended.
Jaeger Ron in the house.
Yeah. And I'm running out of ice there, Christian.
I think Kristen tuned out a long time ago. I made too much fun of all of her album picks, I think. So if you're still here, let us know. But no, I mean, Ages of Rock, you guys haven't really done any live streams though, have you?
We did one with Phil Schaus.
Oh, did you?
Other than that, not really.
Well, what do you
There she
think?
is.
Good, she's still here.
You guys should do some of that stuff. What do you think of the format so far from your experience tonight?
I've enjoyed myself.
Don't go off it tonight.
I think it's been fun.
No, I've enjoyed myself. I mean, especially since I'm basically walked into something not knowing what I was going to be doing.
Yeah.
It's just-
Well, that's kind of our plan every week.
An hour before showtime. Hey, can you be on the show in an hour? No, when we had Phil on the show, we had a really good time that night. I don't mind doing the live streams, but I don't know if you can hear it now, but I've got a dog right under here whining.
We can actually.
'Cause-
I only hear you. I haven't heard the dog at all.
Well,
Oh,
it's
we
really
heard-
me that's whining. I'm just ventriloquist like Jeff.
We
Dunn.
heard plenty of dogs whining last week, so don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But here in a little bit, they'll start barking in the other room or whatever. But really, that's one of the big reasons that we don't do the live stream. We use Zoom for our meetings, and to
Right.
do live streaming with Zoom, you got to have an even more expensive subscription with Ecamm than because I bought the software when you got it to use for Skype.
yeah.
So we can live stream with Skype, but that, Skype isn't as good quality as Zoom is. So
I've really liked this StreamYard for the most part. Every now and then we'll have a guest that has problems, but for the most part, it's been pretty smooth.
yeah.
And I like the comment section and the graphics and stuff. I think it's been pretty good to
Well,
use so far.
we are too easily distracted as it is. The comments we'd never get to a show. And by
But
we,
see,
I
that
mean
would be
Dennis.
entertaining. Sometimes the mistakes are the best part of the show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know Rock and Ron can attest to that.
Yeah, that's how they talked me into it, because they said we got to have a producer on to do comments and stuff like that. And at first I started out, I was like, that's fine. I'll be behind the scenes because I don't want to be on camera or
It's more
Nothing.
fun having you on camera.
and then I ended up being on camera here.
Although with me, Aaron, and Ron, I still think we should rebrand it 3 Kicks to the Groin, but nobody else agrees with me.
I'll agree with you. I don't care. I'll agree to anything. Put some Jaeger in me.
So, Alan, what's coming up soon for Ages of Rock, or did you guys already talk about that while I was gone? Oh, I can't hear you anymore. Your mic's muted.
Uh-oh.
I had my button muted.
See?
The
And we
dog's
just
whining,
talked
so I-
about problems.
Well, that was self-inflicted because I have a mute button.
Ah, gotcha.
But what's coming up for the Ages of Rock? We have some guests lined up. I don't like to announce who the guests are before we get the recordings because every time I do, it's kind of like they flake out on us. So
Uh-oh. Kevin's out because we
we're
won't
actually
talk about
taking-
Japanese metal.
we're actually taking next week off because today was my last day. I'm on vacation next week, and Bill I don't know if he's on vacation or if he's out of town,
Gotcha.
but he can't record, and I'm going to be up in Indianapolis helping my son build a fence, so I can't record. So
Well, I should go ahead and announce that I will be off the live stream on April 2nd because I'll be in New Orleans getting hammered.
can't you live stream from your phone? Bourbon
Could.
Street, bitches!
Maybe I'll pop in for a minute, but I'll let Rock and Ron and Aaron help. I'll let them
Yeah.
shoulder the load.
Yeah,
There you
see,
go.
Eric, it's
So-
there's gonna come a week where Aaron and Chris both back out on me, and I'm gonna have to do the show all by myself.
That would be entertaining.
It's going to be
no, it would.
2 hours of Ron drinking Jaeger and belching
Staring
and
at the
farting.
screen.
Yeah. Staring at the screen, trying to say Yingwi,
Yingwi. Yingy Sting Malma team.
You got
Yingwi
any of that? You
Malmsteen.
got any of that Yingling Malmsteen beer?
Wow, here's a topic you don't hear often. No, nobody's received their Vinnie Vincent box set, James. Not happening.
Yeah, we were there when he announced it in the room.
Yes, we were. That was a weird weekend, but a
That-
lot of fun to hang out with everybody.
You didn't even receive half of the stuff that he promised that weekend.
Oh, for the VIP thing? Yeah, I didn't care.
I sure didn't care. I didn't even meet with him.
You didn't miss much. But I mean,
I went back to the hotel, drank some more Jaeger.
I've still got a bunch of Vinnie Vincent stuff from that weekend I need to eBay and sell off because it's certainly not getting any use on my walls. So I've still got the T-shirt that he gave me for free. Vinny gave somebody something for free. He gave me one of his T-shirts at the Gene Simmons Vault event in Nashville, which I saw Dennis at actually.
I know I got into it with one of the guys from that 3 Kicks to the Groin. Not as bad as Aaron, but
That's our show. What are you talking about?
well, because I wasn't going to say the actual name.
Nobody's watching anyway. It doesn't
We'll let
matter.
everybody else figure it out. But yeah, because he was right next to me. That Summers guy,
Okay.
and he was right next to me filming the Vinnie Vincent thing, and he was just
now. Honestly, that's the
talking
one
too
that I
much.
find most likable.
probably so. But
Is that like the choice between syphilis and gonorrhea?
Constipation and diarrhea.
Yeah, whatever it was. Brought it
I
all the
was
way back.
annoyed because it seemed like he was trying to sabotage my video recording of it, but that's beside the point.
Fuck them. It doesn't matter.
Chris, you really shouldn't hold back your feelings.
I
It's
don't.
unhealthy.
I hold them back a lot when I drink, as you can tell.
The funny thing is, he's friend requested me a couple of times.
He's wanting to spy on the behind the scenes of what we're doing.
Decline.
Or he wants to pull you away to start the Three Sides YouTube channel and take you away from us.
Yeah, well, that ain't gonna happen.
You can do Sunday morning live with them. All right. Keep one finger up your nose and one boot up the man's ass. Okay. Thanks for watching Headbangers Ball.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, from the Fugger. All right, we ready to wrap this thing up? We're a little bit early, but I think we've kind of said all that needs to be said for this Friday. Anything else?
I don't know. Do I have anything else to say?
You know what you should do, Chris?
What's that?
You should promote this event you've got coming up.
Oh, Chris is sleeping again.
What event?
You
is
got
that?
your eyes
Sleeping?
closed?
I'm awake. You're talking about Rockin' Pod happening August 6th through the 8th in Nashville, Tennessee. Hilton and Nashville Airport host venue. Get your tickets at rockinpod.com. Get your VIP passes, your discounted hotel rooms. Please buy a hotel room. We got word today that we are halfway sold out on the hotel room, so let's finish the job, guys, so I don't have to live in a cardboard box. Please. How's that for a plug?
And if you book all the hotel rooms, Mighty K and me is gonna sing Ozzy and Lita at the end of the night.
We're trying to get them to book hotel rooms, Ron. That's not going to help.
I know that'll clear the room out real quick, won't it?
Yeah, Josh Toomey keeps wanting my high school band to play at the expo, and I was like, when they're ready to clear the room and shut everything down, we'll be happy to go on live because it'll do the job. Because nobody needs to hear a half-assed Alice in Chains.
Chris will never be up on stage for Rockin' Pod.
I know. I always find a way to kind of weasel my way out of performing. So.
He always gets his way out of it somehow.
I had to take my daughter home last time. That was no lie. I also
whatever.
Out of the venue for a while though. She'll
See?
sing every night.
Kristen will sing every night.
I'm glad you will, because I won't. See ya, Eric. All right, I think we're going to wrap this up, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Aaron Camaro should be back next week, his back permitting.
What are we going to do next week?
I'm working on it. Give me some time.
After all the shit I got for
Take
this
it easy.
80s stuff, I'm taking a break.
You need a break next week. Take it easy. Alan, everybody can find Ages of Rock. Was it agesofrock.com?
That is correct.
All right. And A to Z Radio, what's the web address for that?
The letter A, the number 2, the letter Z, the word radio.net. And we play the biggest variety of rock, pop, and country music. It's like Jack FM, but since it's got me on it, it's more like Jack MF.
Jack MF.
When is Decibel Geek going to have a radio show now? Everybody else is doing it.
All they got to do is sign up.
Yeah, because I need another thing to do, Ron. Thanks.
Yeah, you do.
All right. This is where y'all go to the Decibel Geek page and do a petition.
Yeah, and then my wife will file a petition as well, if you know what I mean.
A petition for the dissolution of the Magician.
That's right. So if Alan has couch space, I'll be moving to Indiana, and I'll do my
we
show
just
there.
bought a brand new couch, so it is huge. There's plenty of room. Come on down.
I was like, I'll be couch surfing with Alan after I start my radio show. That's a great idea.
Chris,
is there enough room for two?
No, there is not. Not with your smelly ass. All right.
Oh, come on. You just said I snuggle good.
You do snuggle good, but you stink. So, all right. So everybody's saying thanks for the show. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Let's wrap it up, Ron.
All right. So I got to do the outro since.
Yeah, there's no Aaron Camaro to do it.
No Aaron.
It's
But
on
at
me
least
today.
it won't I won't cut out real quick.
At least you don't take a piss while you're on the air like Aaron does.
Yeah. I thought about it. Hey, I can't get my webcam off of this shit. I need to
That's
do
good.
the phone thing that Aaron does. Anyways. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in to another fabulous Friday Night Live. Or as Kristen says, fun for all. Yeah. I can't say the shit at the end of the night. All right. Fun for all Friday fun time.
Rolls off
All
the
right.
tongue.
Sounds good.
It would probably roll off a ton better if it didn't have a bunch of Jägermeister all over it.
It's when I'm spitting out Jaeger as I say it here. So let me take another one.
Why did I decide to let you do the outro? What the hell's wrong with me?
All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Friday Night Live. We do this every week. Tune in to the Decibel Geek podcast. There'll be a new episode up real soon.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah. And what are we doing? New noise?
New Noise, Volume 14.
Another new
Talking
noise. So
rock
talking
news.
about all the new noise and what's going on in rock and metal.
What a plug. New noise. We're talking about all the new noise. All right.
That's more like a butt plug.
I think that's well put.
And
Thank
check out our special guest here, Alan Tate, at the Ages of Rock podcast. With who do you do that with?
Bill Algie and Dennis Talbot.
I let him plug it, Chris.
Thank you.
That's
You're muted again.
He muted it again. See, you guys aren't helping me out at all here. Anyways, all right, check out the Ages of Rock podcast and Decibel Geek podcast. We got a new episode coming out. Of course, Decibel Geek TV. Please subscribe, and you get all of the Friday Night Lives. You can hunker down and binge watch all the old episodes, plus thousands of videos of performances. We're going to get right back to hopefully some new performances coming up here whenever shit opens up here, and then we get to go back. Thank you, Chris. I didn't even plug the Decibel Geek shirt that'll get you laid yet.
Click T Shop with a K.
Click T Shop with a K. And that Rockin' Pod thing that's going on in August.
Yes.
Guys, get your tickets, get your hotel rooms. It's going to be a fucking blast. And we got a lot of great guests coming. A lot of more guests being announced sometime soon whenever Chris opens up his asshole a little bit more and lets everybody know.
All right. Enough. We started this outro 10 minutes ago. We're done.
I know we're at 159, so I'm bringing it right to 200 or 2 hours or whatever it is. All right, people. Anyways, thank you, Alan, for coming on at the last minute here. It's been a lot of fun. Another Friday Night Live said and done. Tune in next week. Who knows what Chris has planned for you. And we're out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Peace out.
We'll see you next week. Peace.